I was like, where are the other two? That guy kicked them out. He kicked them out because he said that they don't fit the table.
I think birthdays are a bit of a rub sometimes because like you're planning this whole thing. You're not that I'm not enjoying it, but it's like you're really trying to make other people have a good time.
Yeah. But don't you find that mad?
That's
then, the
crazy,
concept of
innit?
it, don't you think?
Let's say you didn't tell me something and then I just see you post about it and I'm like, oh, but she didn't tell me that. However, I can also understand because I struggle to tell people things sometimes because I don't like talking about myself.
One Extra presents Pressed.
Hey guys, it's your girl Adeola Patronne. You know the vibes already.
Hey guys, it's me, Mariam Musa, your Miss Unproblematic, and welcome back to another Pressed podcast episode.
Whoop.
So how are you?
I'm good, babe. How have you been?
I've been good. I just came back from holiday.
Yeah, guys, we haven't actually seen each other in a while, so it's like a little catch up. How was your trip?
Do you know what? It was a well-needed trip. Like, I feel like I went to Ibiza, if you guys don't know, and I love Ibiza.
Yeah.
It's like, you can do Ibiza in 3 types of way. You can do messy Ibiza, chill Ibiza, or like luxury Ibiza. So this one was like a bit, I think it was a bit of everything.
Okay.
Like a nice little girl's holiday. I went with Chloe, and it was Chloe's birthday. So I was like, I wanted to go on a trip anyways, and she was like, oh, I'm going to Ibiza for my birthday. I was like, actually, like, let me come, I'm gonna come enjoy with you lot. And it was good. Like, I had a good time. But there was a little bit of something I did want to bring.
There always has to be a little something.
So obviously there's a venue in Ibiza that everyone goes to in Ibiza. If you know, it's the one where there's loads of, it's like parties, you get like different beds and tables. It's like the hot spot.
You want
of
them
Ibiza.
to know where you went. Oh, so it's the one with the orange cups.
It's always a lit time. I haven't been there in years, so that was the first time in about
actually.
3-4 years. And we ended up being on a table. It's like a nice table. Personally, I would just prefer us to have our own table. You know how I'm like, I hate how guys move. But it was good. So it was a group of us, and so it was 3 of us, and I'll just say that I wasn't blonde, I wasn't white. And then some of the other girls they just didn't look the part of what an ocean beach, I guess, girl they expect on the table. You know how some boys are very particular with who comes on the table. Yeah. So anyway, us lot was on the table, no problem. And one of the guys, I think he owns loads of companies, so he's well off, like rich guy, whatever, didn't really care, didn't pay him attention. And I could just sense his energy was off. Like, he was saying to the bouncers, like pointing, like a group of us, like, get them off. Like, and I was just like, is he mad? And I was just looking at him like, I was looking at him like, I wanted him to like actually like look at me in the eye and stuff like that. So then Chloe was like, do you know who they are? Like, what you doing, kind of thing. So I spoke to like the owner of the event and was like, this guy's moving a bit mad, like, what you doing? So anyways, he came up to me, he's like, he started apologizing, because I said to him, I was like to him, what was going on there? Like, am I not blonde enough? Like, yeah, I literally said it, babe, because I just thought like, I'm not an idiot, like, don't do that, like, it's not that deep. So then he was like, no, like, I'm so sorry, like, you're so beautiful, just doing the most. And I was just thinking, like, you only have a bad taste about someone. So anyway, so ends up enjoying it, not a problem. And then literally 2 of the girls weren't on the table anymore. And then I was like, where are the other 2? That guy kicked them out. He kicked them out because he said that they don't fit the table.
Is that what he said?
He said it.
They don't fit the table?
As in, they don't fit the table, like the vibe of the table. And then I was like, all right, then let's all get off the table. We all got off the table because we were just like, you're not going to do that. It was mad. And then we left after that. It's like, I put it on my story like, oh, I just hate men with money. Like, they have this like power trip. And then what was weird was like it was younger girls that was left on the table, and I was just like, what are you trying to do here? It was like, I didn't like that. But yeah, that was probably the only drama from that trip, and it just kind of shows, like, I don't know what it is with men with power. I think when you're so used to getting what you want, and, you know, getting what you want in your particular way, you just use this, I just didn't like it, and I didn't know how they treated the girls, and we just left, babe. We just was like, no, we don't effort that. Yeah, it was horrible.
Did you still have a good time after?
It was really good. I had a really good time. I enjoyed myself.
That's good. I hate guys with tables sometimes. Yeah. That's why sometimes I just rather just have my own table.
Yeah, like,
but not like ever buy a table, but
babe,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, even like the book, like when you buy drinks, like, I don't like a guy to think I need you to buy me a drink. It's actually fine. Like, I'll prove a point and buy a whole bottle just for the whole thing. But yeah, it wasn't nice, and I didn't rate that, and yeah, I'm not about that. But that was my main thing. But how have you been?
I've been good. Yeah. I've just been chilling, birthday prepping.
Yeah.
I don't know why when it comes to planning a birthday, it's just like really stressful.
Yeah, but you haven't done something big. You didn't do something big last year.
Did I not? Oh yeah, I just went to we went to brunch. And then the year before that's when I had the dinner. So I haven't actually done something for my... Yeah, I don't really like doing things for my birthday.
It's a lot of stress, isn't it?
Yeah.
And especially when you want it in a particular way, it's like, it has to make, and you're an organised person, so it's like little things, if it goes,
and then, when you have to invite people, I hate inviting people. Like, it gives me the ick. Like,
why? Because it's nervous. Are you gonna come?
Yeah, it's just like I feel like I'm begging.
That's how for my birthday, I was like, I don't know. Like, and then at least you're on a good season. I feel like December birthdays are stressed because people aren't in the country half the year. Like,
that's true.
And then it's cold. It's like, do I love this girl
out?
This much?
And it's bare dark.
Yeah. And then sometimes it snows. Like, am I trying to risk breaking my ankle?
It's true. December is quite hard.
But you got a good month.
So yeah, I'm planning that, babe. And I just also think, I don't know, but I just feel like you just become a bit more sensitive during your birthday as well, because you just I just think people are just so rude.
And it's like one day a year, I just need you to like show me love. Like, don't need to do it that much throughout the year, but just make me feel special. I was born this day,
babe.
Like, I became alive.
And I think birthdays are a bit of a rub sometimes, because like you're planning this whole thing, you're not that I'm not enjoying it, but it's like you're really trying to make other people have a good time.
Yeah, but don't you find that mad?
That's
then, the
crazy,
isn't
it?
Don't you think?
Yeah,
because you got to make sure like they enjoy the food if it's a food thing, or if it's like even the whole like paying for, even that mad though, you're paying for people to come to your birthday when they should when it's friends, they should put money. It's Adeola's birthday. Yeah. Let's all put money and pay for her birthday.
Babe. So it's just been, but I'm enjoying it, but I just can't wait for it to be done. Yeah. And I was looking through my phone the other day because during the prep, I had to go back on some photos for like some stuff that I'm putting in the venue. Yeah. And I was just thinking about my skin journey and how far I've come. Yeah. So for my birthday, because I'm doing my birthday dinner as the launch celebration as well for my brand, I have a lot of anxiety around it.
Oh, you can't tell you got anxiety. Like, I couldn't tell. You seem so like in control.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it's just like the feeling, the thoughts, and then putting something out there for other people to comment on and like, or just everything as a whole.
So why did you decide to do it on your birthday? Birthday's really stressful. Why are you adding that to your
Do you know why I decided to do it on my birthday? Yeah. Because one, I don't really like doing anything for my birthday. Yeah. So I just thought, if I just do it on my birthday, I can kind of just like make people just come out one time, because it's like, it's her birthday anyway. Yeah. Let me just come. So it's like a 2-for-1. You don't have to do that much for me. Just come to the launch.
Yeah. What are you nervous about the most then?
Well, one, I think I hope everything goes smoothly, and then two, I just hope people come.
No, people will come. Like,
but babe, now I'm deep in how much RSVPing actually matters. Because when people are RSVP, I'm like, whatever. Do you know what? I think if it's a party, it's not that deep.
Yeah, because you won't invite anyways.
Yeah, but if it's a dinner, I'm like, babe, like, you think you're coming, but you need to RSVP, otherwise there's gonna be no food for you, hun.
Bruh, people aren't serious. I think it's just kind of, but that's what it means. That's why I feel like when you do it with your birthday, you should be inviting people that actually care about you and actually support you and actually want to celebrate you and your brand launch as well. Yeah. But no, I get it, babe. I get it. I know the stress. Like, but have you got a planner and everything? Like, so you don't have to do too much.
Yeah, babe, everything's just stressful and expensive as well. So I think that's what even adds to the stress. And then sometimes the way people talk to you sometimes.
Really?
Not talk to you, but I think sometimes the way people offer their services, sometimes I think I get an impression that they're taking advantage because they see you in a way of having loads of money. Right. But it's like, one, I've never said that. I don't see wealth on me in terms of like jewelry, or I don't.
Yeah, you don't promote that whole thing online. So where do you think it's growing from? Like, genuinely, I have to work and I have bills to pay and save and now invest in a whole new brand. Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah, so I kind of had a little. I won't say it's an issue because I really, really. This person is really, really good at what they do, and I would always recommend them. Yeah. However, it's for the event, I gave a budget of what I wanted for the event. Yeah. And I was like, that's my max. And then she came and gave me an invoice for something that was more than double.
What? More than double?
Babe, more than double. And I was thinking, you should have told me beforehand.
Yeah, if it's starting to go a bit above.
A bit over.
You're a bit like, what do I really need at this? Is
exactly.
It that deeply?
Or just be like, that's Adeola, I can't do that for you for that price.
Yeah.
And then maybe I can rethink what type of event that I want. But and I just thought, you've gone this far already. And then now you're sending me the invoice. I just thought it was a bit, how did you even know and you know you're putting, as a planner, you know you're putting your time and effort into this.
Yeah.
How do you know all this time and effort you've put into it, I'm going to have the funds to pay for what you've just sent me? So that's why I just thought it was a bit, you're jumping to conclusions thinking I have this money there.
But I feel like at the end of the day, it's going to be, I feel like when you're the one in it, you always are stressed out and you always think, is it going to go okay? And it always does go okay. Like, people always end up having a good time, people come support. Like, that's the whole point of it. So don't stress too much. I'm excited. I'm going to be there, and it's going to be, I'm excited to see everything as well. So
yeah, babe, same. I hope it goes out how it is on the mood board.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thanks, babe. But yeah, October the 11th.
How have you found the support for it then, like in general?
Well, because obviously, like, it's on my birthday. That's why I low-key done it on my birthday, because it's like, I'm not asking too much from people. Like, if you support me, you would all come out for my birthday anyway. So I was like, let me just do a 2-in-1, and people don't have to be like, she's doing birthday and I have to come out. She's doing lunch, now she expects me to come out again. So I just thought, let me do it for my birthday. And I think the support has been really good. Obviously, you get the odd surprises where you're like, oh, okay, I see you.
Yeah.
I sent a message to someone and no reply, babe.
Yeah, that's a bit awkward.
No reply. And I just thought, okay, cool, whatever. And then I get a message like a month later, because obviously, you know me, Miss Organised, sent my invites out like a month prior to the event, just to know who could actually make it. And then the month of the actual event, less than 2 weeks, I get a reply saying, what was the reply? Can't make it. Hope you have an amazing time.
Yeah, that's weird.
And by the way, the message I sent to everyone was like, it was quite a lengthy message, like, hey guys, would really love you to be there for my birthday and the launch of my new brand. And the people that I invited would have known about it before any type of online movement.
Yeah.
So it was like, nobody knew that I was trying to launch something, and the only response was, can't make it, but hope you have an amazing time.
Yeah.
I was just like, no congratulations, no like, oh, sorry, not even, oh, sorry, wouldn't be able to, it was, can't make it, hope you have an amazing time. And I just thought...
yeah, I feel like just draws a line. That's just like...
yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, for me, I just see it as okay, this is where we're at now.
Yeah.
And now at first I was going back and forth with myself, like, I don't know, because sometimes I could be a bit petty. I was going to reply, LOL, okay, or I just think it's fun. But then I just sat back. I just think it's funny. And I just sat back and I just thought, do you know what? I'm not even going to, because when I don't have a problem my side.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to return that energy. So I was just like, no worries, babe. Thank you. No worries, babe. Don't worry about it. But thank you. And just left it as that, because I'm just like, I'm not even gonna try and battle negative energy with negative energy. So
I just feel like it's such a shame, like with things like that, because it's like you get to a point where I think with expectation, I think it's this thing about expectation. You get to a point where you know someone for a long time, you've been around someone for a long time, like whoever it is, it's like there's a level of respect, that expectation of respect, and also like. Yeah, it's just a respect thing.
Just a respect. And that's what I was saying to my mum. I was like, I don't even mind if people can't make it. But babe, if you're to invite me to your birthday, or my sister was to invite me to her birthday and I can't make it, my message will be sincere to you. Yeah. I will acknowledge your message that you've sent to me.
Yeah.
And even though a month later and you're not making it, it's just like, you don't actually consider me or have any regards.
And on top of it, I feel like it's madder if, like, I think it's mad if you see a friend doing something, right? Sometimes you see things, you miss it, whatever, it happens, Instagram, just whatever. You think, oh, I'm going to comment, you don't. But if you see something your friend's doing, you haven't at least kind of said something.
Acknowledged it. Yeah.
I think that's really weird. And I think it's like, it's weird when you always give that energy back.
Yeah.
And it's not nice, but I think it just shows, like, as you get older, they always say as you get older, like, your eyes just open more to, like, who's really there for you, who really supports you, and who wants you to win. Some people don't like, it's like, some people really don't like seeing good things happen to people if it's not about them, and that's just how it is.
Yeah, but I feel like when birthdays or like little what's it called, celebrations like that, that's when you notice. I even saw Pearl make a tweet the other day saying something like, my pregnancy has made me realize your pregnancy makes you realize who is actually there for you. And I was like, another thing now that I have to wait to go through to see who's there for me. Yeah.
Imagine, that's rude if it's no drama and you can't even say congratulations, and it doesn't have to be by text. If I see you comment at least on a post like where it doesn't take 2 seconds, if it's not that, like, then it's weird. It's a shame. I think that's a shame. But this is, you're in a stage in your life where it's only going up, on and upwards. And some people, unfortunately, don't tag along in that way. And it's just how it is. And then
it's fine
it's
sometimes.
life. Yeah, there's no beef, there's no drama, but it's just a realization. Okay,
we keep it moving.
So yeah.
And on that note, we're gonna move on to the hotline. Hey Peaches, so if you're enjoying this episode, you already know you can listen to this on BBC Sounds with a new episode out every Friday. Now, let's get back to the video. This is the Pressed Hotline. So I recently graduated from uni and was fortunate enough to quickly find a grad job. Job searching wasn't easy, and I learned the importance of staying resilient and building on my own work experience. I've worked so hard for this job, and the company seems like a great place to learn and grow. When I received my offer, I was so happy and my family was so proud. However, I felt a bit guilty and didn't want to seem like I was showing off / bragging about this new opportunity on my socials. I haven't posted much on my private, but it's obvious that I now work due to my change of style and some things I post, etc. LOL. Some of my friends have been happy for me and congratulated me, which makes me feel happy and loved. However, someone who I'm good friends with is yet to say anything. What has me pressed is that she hasn't even asked about my new job. She doesn't even know what I actually do, where it is, etc. She just knows that I work. From our conversations and my posts, I could be overthinking, but I feel like she's envying me or feels away. Not that I think I'm better than anyone. My problem is I don't want to bring this up, make an issue of something that I might have looked too deep in, but I don't want to view her as someone who is envious. We've spoken a lot after I got the job and she still hasn't said anything. The vibe is still the same between us. I want to be surrounded around good, genuine people who are on the same page as myself. Do you think I'm overreacting? Is she really a friend? And what would you guys do in this situation?
I don't think she's overreacting.
Same. It's kind of similar to what we just spoke about in the main chat.
Like, I see it as, it might not be like envious. It might just be she's not happy. You know, right. I believe that people, if you have a friend that you're close with, you want to see them win. Like, seeing my friend happy makes me happy. Like, seeing my friend shine makes me happy. Like, you surround yourself about things you want. Like, they always say, like, show me your future. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. So if my friends are doing well, I'm also going to do well. Do you know what I mean? You match energy. So if you're my close friend, you should also be happy for me. And if I've got a job and you know how hard I work, you know my goals, you know, like everything, and you can't say one thing like, babe, well done, like you've smashed it, or congratulations. Even congratulations, that's enough. Like, you've acknowledged my hard work, you've acknowledged what God has blessed for me. And it's just giving envious, it's giving, I'm not happy. It does give, I'm not happy for you. I can't lie. What do you think?
I think it's very hard to call someone a close friend if you see things around me that you know are of importance, and to be around me in my space and just completely not acknowledge it as conversation. Because I just think, then what are we talking about? Like, if I saw you post something on your private, even if it was like an arm, the next day I see, babe, I saw an arm in your private. Who you dating?
That?
Who is that? If I saw you post, I don't know, like, nervous for this interview, and then I see, babe, I saw you posted you had an interview the other day. How did that go? Like, I just think if you call someone your friend or close friend at that, and they're not having these conversations with you and acting like they don't see what you have going on around you, I think is it's a bit scary.
It's scary, and it's very side eye, because it's just like, why can't you say? And especially if everyone else around can see you're not gloating and you're not doing that, why can't she? You can't have a close friend that doesn't congratulate. I think that's not a close friend.
That's not a close friend.
How does she handle this then? Does she say something, or just?
I feel like you can try say something. I feel like it's always good to have a try at first, because sometimes maybe she feels, maybe she has a story behind her. Maybe she thinks, oh, but babe, you just didn't tell me personally. So I thought maybe...
You know what? That is a thing, you know? Like, I do feel like when you say it like that, if I am your close friend and it's not a thing where... Because sometimes it's a thing where, oh, if we're so close, why didn't you tell me? Because then you can start thinking, like, why didn't you tell me?
Yeah.
But I do feel like, say that. Like, babe, you didn't tell me about this. What the hell?
Yeah, that's what I would say, actually.
Yeah, because it's not that deep. But then if it's like been a while and you're still not saying anything, I think it's a bit deeper there.
Yeah, and then you're not ignoring. And at least, babe, if you didn't tell me something, but I see it in your close story, babe, I'm replying to your close story. Because I'll see it as like, oh, I'm in her close story. She's telling me. Yeah, I'm replying, swipe up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to act like I can't see your close story and stuff. But I would handle it by having a conversation at first. I feel like sometimes give people grace, the benefit of the doubt.
That's true.
And just be like, oh, babe, you didn't even ask me about my new job. Like,
that's true. That's true.
And
but if she posted on socials, like, I think it is that maybe it must be the thing you didn't tell me.
Yeah, maybe.
But is it a thing where, because there's not everything you can tell, because you know sometimes you do things, I get it, you're in your own world, you're stressed out, you haven't even had the chance. Sometimes you don't tell, sometimes if you get a collab, I forget to tell my mum, like, this has happened, like, it's just kind of them things. So maybe it is that for her, but it shouldn't take that long for her to, because you get over it.
Especially when you're around someone all the time, like
you get over it. You just get over it,
and just bring it up at some point. So I think that is weird, but at least try have a conversation, see her response from it, and then see with everything else that goes on if she kind of changes. But then if she keeps on going like that, I don't know. I just kind of would distance myself a little bit, just because I can't have someone call someone my close friend around me and not be able to have conversations about actual things in my life because you're acting like it doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen. But it's just more the fact that you want people to be genuinely happy about you, because I feel like friendships are hard. Like, it's not easy to obtain friendships. Is hard. Like, just genuinely, like, especially girls. Girls have egos, girls have all of that. But it feels good when you have a nice circle, and when you announce things or when something good happens, they really are happy for you, because it's horrible being around people that aren't happy for you. But then,
cause sometimes I think people can take it personal when people don't tell them stuff directly. Like, let's say you didn't tell me something, and then I just see you post about it, and I'm like, oh, but she didn't tell me that. However, I can also understand, because I struggle to tell people things sometimes, because I don't like talking about myself. So I might have something going on, and then if someone doesn't ask me, like, I'm not gonna talk about it, because I don't want to just openly be like, oh yeah, by the way, and this happened, and I'm doing, like, do you know what I mean? I just feel a bit uncomfortable with that.
Why do you feel like that?
I don't know. Like, I don't know. It just makes me feel like I'm just talking about myself a lot.
No, because I see it as, like, I like me, I love to talk. Like, if I've got an idea, if I've got something, I want to share that with my friend, because it's like, what do you think? Like, how can I? And, it's nice advice.
Like, oh, what do you think about this?
Yeah, like, that's how I would see it. So I don't feel like you should ever feel like, because when you say something, people are gonna, like, you should feel good like that, because people are happy. Like, they're like, oh my god, like, this is exciting. Have you thought of this? And like, two heads are better. Well, sometimes it's like you add, like, oh, baby, you should do this to make it better. Like,
that's true.
So but I get it. Do you know what I mean? Because especially as well, if you really do care about something, it is a bit scary telling people, because it's like, do you actually like it, or
are you just trying to just say that you like it? But I don't know if I'm even ready to hear another. I don't know.
I get it.
It's time for Madness with Maz.
So guys, Madness with Maz time.
Yes.
So you guys know we love reality TV over here. Something that's come up now is Married at First Sight. That one's personally my favourite from all the wintry coming shows. But I wanted to basically just quickly touch base on this bride called Portia. So she's been getting a lot of heat on socials because of the way she reacts, like what she wants. And there was a situation where Portia, she's married to this guy called Terrence. He's a DJ. They both have kids. So what basically trended was the fact that they were kind of arguing over a spoon.
Oh, right. Yes.
So just to give you some context, they were on their honeymoon, and she was annoyed. She was annoyed with how he responded
to a question or something about, I can't remember.
Same, like, but she was annoyed, and then they ended up like having a dinner.
And then she said, "Can you pass me the spoon?"
She asked the waiter. So she asked the waiter, "Oh, can I get a spoon?" And he was, "Oh, here's my one. Have my one." She was like,
I don't want that.
I don't want that. And then it was like,
and then he called her childish.
Like, you're being childish. Like, you're being whatever. She like proper was upset. She stormed off. Like, she
was like, excuse me,
like, just made a big hoo-ha. Anyways, with Married at First Sight, you guys should know by now, they have like a dinner where they all come together, meet the couples for the first time. So every single couple came together, came in twos, and them two both arrived alone, and that's like a big thing because it's like the first dinner party. Like, what could have gone so wrong? And then
early.
The first trigger was she came in first, and she was sitting with the girls as you do, filling them in, and then he came in second, and he didn't acknowledge her. He didn't say hello to her, and what he did that was kind of like, I would be upset with that, was he said hello to every single one of her friends that she was around, but didn't even say a hey to him. His response to that was that with her, he doesn't know what side he's going to get, like as in he's damned if he does, and he's damned if he do, and he's damned if he don't. Anyways, what got everyone kind of triggered was he went to actually kind of speak to her, like say, listen, can we talk? And she was just not having it. She didn't want to talk to him. And then she storms off. She starts crying to one of the other brides, like getting upset, emotional. And then he comes and finds her, has a conversation, tries to have a conversation with her. And it wasn't really going anywhere. She was very adamant, like he was being a horrible person to her. And the thing about these shows is that it's such a shame because you don't get to see the whole thing. But from what we see, I don't think he was being mad. Like, I feel like the not saying hello, tell him him how he made her feel. But then going on and then kind of, I feel like she was telling half the story. Like, she made out like he called me childish, blah, blah, blah. But he didn't say, like, you are a childish person, you're this, you're being childish. Like, it's a spoon. Like, I'm trying to have a conversation. But yeah, she's literally going viral for her attitude, and I feel sorry for her, but I was like, it's just not a good, she's not being painted very well at all.
I just think they're not compatible. I don't get the pairing at all.
Sometimes I think I get entertainment, but come on, like, he's outside, like he's a DJ, like he was saying how he does hosting, like he's outside, and she's Christian background, she wants a guy that's take care of her,
she wants a traditional man.
But one thing that I did highlight is that I don't know, they keep pushing this, like she wants this rich man, and I feel like they love to do that for like black women, and I'm just like, it's not always like that. They always like to think that we're just here for the money. No, we're not, you know?
And I think she's just used to a certain type of standard. And I think because they put her with someone,
and she's very bold about, this is my standard. It looks mad.
It makes her look like she keeps on having to reinforce that, I want a provider. I want this. So it makes her look like she's just about money. However,
I don't think, do you know what? I don't think it's bad.
Sometimes you can get a man that just naturally does them things, takes the lead and all of that, so you don't need to say it. But because she's having to say it so much, she's looking like she's like
a bit mad. But is there any other couples that you think them two aren't gonna work? Do you know any others?
Oh no, I saw a bit. You know the couple that said that they loved each other already? I saw it. I'm like, okay, they're already going downhill.
Yeah, because he said that they had spoiler alert, but sorry guys, you know what it is. I think they got the question, you know, when you got asked your partner like awkward, hard question, you've got to be honest about it. I think he said something like, do we have the same like intelligence, like mental intelligence, something like that, and he said that he feels like he's smarter than her. And he said something about being naive and stuff, and I was just like, I get what,
but see, that's
the
just
same though.
I think they had lust at the start.
Do you think it's
lust, and I just think the whole I love you, and now you're getting
I feel like it was the first day that they met each other, or the second night or something. And even the kissing at the table, I was a bit I was in and out. Down, like, I get it. I love it. I'm a PJ girl, but they were snogging. I was like, all right, we get it. You have good sex, okay? We get it.
I think it's definitely a lust thing for them, because I feel like now that they're having to have actual other conversations and widening their conversations, they are starting to struggle a bit. But I'm interested to see how it's going to play out. There's always going to be a new couple as well.
Yeah, I preed though.
Babe, you're too fast. Like, why do you do that?
I preed it because I looked at the followers.
Maz, she does this thing where she'll now go pre their Instagram, see who's...
But no, you can't. It's like they pre-recorded, but they're posting as...
okay.
So but as in like, so I followed, I don't know, Portia, not followed, I pre-Portia, and then you see their profile pictures as the married, that they're married,
you can
they're
see
on
couples.
it. So then I feel like, who the hell is this? They're not on it yet. And then they're gonna come soon. I'm thinking, she pretty.
I don't even bother checking no one's socials until after.
No, I love seeing it because I love seeing like how they like move and stuff like that. But I'm super excited for this season. There's so much like nice reality coming. Perfect. I like staying at home.
I think for me it's Married at First Sight, Love is Blind. The usuals, EastEnders and Hollyoaks. Doctor Who's coming back too.
You this Doctor Who girl, I don't understand. One thing about Adeola, when she has a sitcom or something, she'll write.
I'm loyal, literally to the end since I've been in school.
Is there any, like, just before ever, is there any tea you can give about EastEnders? Because apparently Stacey's coming back.
Stacey has been back, babe. See, this is what I mean about fake people that don't watch EastEnders and then want to catch up for Christmas.
But can you just give it just that a little, just little?
Well, Stacey has a stalker. I'll say that.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, I'll find out.
And Cindy's back.
Oh, that was the original wife.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, we'll keep you guys updated on Married with Fest. Like, let us know if you're watching it, who your favourites are, #Pressed. And yeah,
we'll see you guys next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you so much for watching our peaches. Remember, you can listen to every episode of Pressed on BBC Sounds and be the first to see more from us right here. Make sure you guys are subscribed to BBC Sounds YouTube channel.